So yesterday when we were coloring, we focused on making sure that we were coloring inside the lines. So that's really important. But there's lots of other things that are important when you're coloring too. And one of the things is you want to make sure that your colors make sense. And that means that your colors look like they would in real life. So if I were going to draw a picture of myself and color it, would I want to color my skin green? No, that would be silly. Would I want to color my hair purple? No, because that wouldn't make sense. It's not what I look like in real life. So let's see if we can practice that on some trees and see what we think would make sense and what wouldn't make sense. So I wrote right here, colors make sense. And we're going to practice with that and see what we think. So the first tree, I'm going to color this tree first. If I colored, now I'm going to color in the lines like we've practiced, and I'm going to hold my pencil or my crayon the right way too. I'm going to grip it with my 3 fingers, and I'm going to pinch that crayon while I color. Now if I colored my entire tree blue, what do you think about that? It looks like I'm coloring in the lines. I'm doing a nice job coloring where I should be. But does that make sense? Have you ever looked outside and seen an entire tree that was blue? No, that would be silly. So I'm going to give this tree a sad face. What about this one? What if I thought, well, trees are green, so this time I'm going to color my whole tree green. I'm coloring in the lines just like this, but I'm going to color this part green too. Now, if you look outside and you look at a tree, you might see that this part of a tree is green, but is this part green too? No, so this makes a little bit of sense, but I would give myself a straight face here because it's not the best tree that it could be. But what if I color this whole tree? I'm going to color all of the leaves green. And look at, I'm still focusing on staying in the lines. And remember how we talked about trying to go in one direction? And now I'm going to color the trunk of the tree brown. Think about what a tree looks like outside. Do you think this makes more sense? If you look at these 3 trees, I think that this one makes the most sense because it looks the most like a real tree. So today when you're coloring and drawing, I want you to really focus on making sure that it makes sense. If you have a blue tree, that doesn't make a lot of sense. But if you have a green tree with a brown trunk, that looks like it would outside.